Pozdrav ljudi životinje, dobrodošli na kanal DEGHrvatska, ja sam Dino i mi nastavljamo danas igricu Vampyr. Dobrodošli svi koji su novi, udrite subscribe, ključne notifikacije obavezno jer live je totalno random, ne znam ni ja kad će biti novi live, tako da imate ključne notifikacije, lajkajte, podijelite s prijateljima i ajmo mi da nastavljamo igricu i da igramo. Kasno palo live, tako da neće biti dug live. Trebao sam prije, ali nisam uspio prije. Bio sam danas u kinu, gledao sam ovaj film Red sa Dwayne Johnsonom što se vrti, što se sad trebao vrtiti. Nije mi čak loš film bio, svidio mi se. 195 experience, znači upgradeali smo sve što smo mogli upgradeati. Refile, zašto mi je meci prazni? Okej, zašto onda ti to meni stavljaš metke? Da vidimo gdje imamo metke. 2 od 11, 0 od 11, a daj mi to onda. Šta smo rekli, što se tiče krafta imamo šta? Čak imamo neke stvari da možemo jače, ali čuvat ću. Imam još i dosta life i blood serums. Kako to da imam dosta? Sad potrošio sam. Meni je sevalo onu borbu, jel da? Jer sam kad meni je sevalo onu borbu protiv one lude ženske. Reporter, ok, sejvalo mi je. Malo me uplašilo ovo. Ono je bilo jako teški fajt, sad to sam morao ponovo, ja mislim da je poludio. Namučio me onaj fajt, ne do Bog ponavljati to. Samo da vidim malo ovdje. Fatigu, moram majici. Zaboravio sam da skoro. to sam rekao da u sljedećem live moram pripaziti da majku healujem.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already. Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you. You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Nemoj bolje ići van. Van ti je ludnica.
Do you need my medical attention, Mother?
Oh, you know I always refused to let you listen to my chest, son. It always seemed awkward, even when I felt ill.
I think you should take this. You'll feel better.
I'm not sure I'll ever feel better, but thank you, my son.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon. Aubrey, I'm not sure visiting Italy is a good idea this time of the year.
Možda bi ja trebao... Gdje je moja soba? Taj fatigu će mi trebati sigurno malo više. Koliko je on samo je... ja ga ne mogu ni craftat. Queenie. Dobro, taj Queenie valjda nije težak za kupit. Valjda ima ovaj dole ponuđen Queenie. I majka se lječi. Cold, njemu je hladno. To ja mislim da neće biti problem riješit, bit će samo problem naći vrata. O, ti čistiš pod.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan.
Je li ima na koji hint nešto novo kod tebe? Ima.
Do you know my mother speaks to the dead members of this family?
Yes. I sometimes hear her speaking to you, Miss Mary, and her baby. Sometimes your father, too.
So she thinks I'm also dead. And what about you?
I believe she only sees her relatives as the dead she speaks to, Mr. Jonathan. It breaks my heart to see Miss Reed like that.
She may get better. It's only a hypothesis, but I know my mother is strong. Whatever illusions have clouded her mind, they will fade in time.
Yes. With time, Miss Reed will recover from this cursed year. I know that your return can only be beneficial to that process.
Okay. Da već nemamo liječit.
Do you need medical attention, Avery?
I won't refuse, sir. I don't feel that good these days.
Here is your prescription. You'll feel better soon enough.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Okay, to smo riješili. Neće nikakva epidemija u mojoj kući da nastaje.
There are rumors of abductions in the West End.
Fatigu. Frende, ne samo što trebam kupiti kod tebe nešto, ako imaš. Queenie mi treba, Queenie, eto. Daj mi multiply. I da li imam htio mogu šta sell? Kao recimo junk. Okej. Što se ovog ostalog tiče, ništa, ne znam šta mi treba. Šta vas vi iskačete? Se zahrvaju tamo. A možda mi... neću ništa drugo da uzimam. Meni je puno važnije ove stvari. Šteta što nema još Queenija. Čekaj. Dao si materijal da te izliječim. To si ću kraftat to, ali da ću ti ove zadnje. Pa onda me nabavljaj taj Queenija.
Nothing serious to fear. far worse, I can assure you.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must face then. You have my gratitude, Doctor. This disease has ruined my appetite.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
Okay. Healthy. Bolje da je healthy, kako je majka vampirica i on je healthy. Okay, idemo Queenija još napraviti, da se idemo još ovog napraviti sa Queenijim. Za fatigu, ili će mi sigurno trebati, ako budem više od druge zdavne kasnije. Ne, eto. 1, 2. Ok, s tim sam sad dobar. Cold napravim još 1, ovo ćemo staviti na 2. 2 imam. To. Da imamo malu mapu. Gdje bi se to nalazi ovdje. Oni se svi recoveraju. U ovoj zoni za sad je stable, ali bilo bi dobro da idem tamo. Malo promijenim situaciju. Bolnica saniti odlično. I Dox je u banani. Bolove glave. Ok, West End. Idemo se u Askal klub, kako se više zove, javiti. Šta smo otkrili, šta smo riješili. Vega Vampyr. Ne sjećam se ove. Da je tu bila dole. Ko si ti? A, to je ova! Šta radiš ti ovdje?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the pre-went in there.
Lord Redgrave is outside almost every night coordinating our defenses. Such...
Okej, nema tu ništa za uzeti.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
Nope.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Are you questioning my orders?
No. It's just... I'm not sure I'm ready to have another progeny after what happened with my sister.
The rebirth of Aloysius Dawson is a necessary step in our campaign to ensure the safety of London.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Okay. Hvala mapu, u hospital imam svom sej da se javim. Tako da mislim da ću ići u hospital prvo.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I won't do it. The very thought of it makes me sick.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turned the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Da, definitivno ne bi trebali ovo pretvoriti. O, nešto ti tu u ormariću. A sve ostalo otvara. Vidim da će se mi na kraju vjerojatno i boriti protiv ovog Aska od kluba.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Ja se moram tu javiti. Ali čekamo. Ja moram u Witch Chapel ići isto. Da, definitivno u Witch Chapel moramo ići. Da malo poboljšamo situaciju tamo. Kreni prema ovdje. Ne mogu izbrisati ovaj gore. Sve jednako putem idem. Mogu da budu ući, ne, ćemo dalje. Sve sranje ima ovih voda. I to level 29. Ajmo to trošiti. Dokle ćeš me pratiti? Okej. I njup. Kuda bi ja trebao ići ovdje, što ne ovdje? I ovdje. Ja tebi pomoć prvo.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
To smo sve pitali.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Ne. Ona je healthy. Ali, možda mogu nešto ne
Good
prodati.
evening, my dear colleague.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Ferreriju startature. Da vidim koliko je toga ima. $32, ok. To mi definitivno ne treba. Glas. Resolution. Imam 8, to ćemo kupiti definitivno sve. Sodejne. Imaš li opijum? A opijum definitivno treba sve. Dodajmo ovo dvoje. Gdje mi je ovo? Ergotamine. Ja toga ni nemam. Ćemo vidjeti. Da toga nisam imao, okej. Sodeine, mislim da mi toga dosta dobro dođe. Ne, toga ima 23, to neću da uzimam. Što sam rekao, i to sam rekao da imam dovoljno. Sad. Okej, to je to sad. Gdje je on?
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in. Yes?
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Ok, ja sam zapravo njega to već pitao, ili nisu? Jesu.
How is Nurse Crane these days?
I don't know what you told her or what kind of deal you made, but Dorothea seems less anxious recently. Thank you for that, Dr. Reed.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Chati.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Znači, ovo mi se recovering. Ovo mi je recovering, treba naći nju, to je njega. I njega, sepsis, oba dvoje imaju problem sa sepsis. Cijelo vrijeme imaš box of pills tu. To kašlje i dječje, osam kašlje. Treba samo tiši. Ona je healthy. Dvojica su oba healthy.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Zanima me
Right then.
da li imaš moj stick. Opium. Odu mi se novci. Treba uopće ovo. Možda zezno. Ovo sam trebao kupiti, fuck. Nema veze. Ovo se treba kupiti. Healthy. Kako se svi healthy čovječalova dvije. Evo ga novinar.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Tell me, Clayton, do you really think this young woman stole your wallet?
Christina? Yes. I recently met her. A nice girl, despite her questionable conduct.
How exactly did you meet Christina?
During my investigation, I offered my hotel room to her to rest and get away from the street.
And what happened?
The next morning, my wallet and my watch had disappeared. I suppose that's what you get for being a good Samaritan.
If you are going to sleep with a lady of the night, Clayton, I would advise you to be cautious.
I can't really be mad at her, though. She's just trying to survive. She doesn't have many options.
Was it wise to become so intimate with a woman you were supposed to interview, Clayton?
Maybe it was. But I have learned to look for the inner truth and beauty in people.
You're right. I know little of your situation. What can you tell me about Christina?
She is very sensitive. So nostalgic about her country. I saw her cry once because she'd lost a precious souvenir from her homeland.
What was it?
A scarf her brother gave her before she came to England.
Why are you so concerned? You seem to have something on your mind, Mr. Darby.
That we could make peace if I could find it and give it back to her. But I'm afraid she lost the scarf somewhere during her night shift.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
Joj, ne, treba sam te izvešiti, samo stani mi pješi.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Nemam
Do
mogu
you
te
need
pomoći.
assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Sepsis je ostalo samo ovaj dečko. Ali moram biti inventori. Sepsis ću mora ponovo novi radit, kraftat. Prije nego njega idem tražit. Iako mislim da je on negdje tu u blizini čak možda. Ja sam da potvrdim da je on ovdje. Dobro, mislim na istok Kamelija i onaj na grobu. Ne, nije to taj. Richards je healthy. Okej, gdje moram ići? Ne, iću nazad. Ja vidim da li mogu ajde sepsis, kako se zove, skraftat. Samo ravno. E sad treba uvidjeti gdje su vrata, gdje je ulaz. Mislim da je ovdje. se ne varam gdje su se ovi svađali. I da li su ova vrata? Idemo. Ne idemo tu. Tu idemo. Koliko imamo sreće, nemamo. Queenie mi treba i to 4. I ovoga treba 15. Eto, toliko o tome. Ne možemo ih sve izlječiti. A šta je tu? Ova dvojica mi ne mogu biti ovdje. Dečki. Evo, dobio sam Queenie. Možda ih još par eliminiram pa skupim tako. Op, nešto na polici, noćeki. Imamo s ove strane vanka. To je možda počekaš par protivnika. Pođelo sam to. Nemoguće da nemate ništa. Queenie, eto, još 2 Queenie skupim. Znači mi ovaj više toga pojene. Oh shit, to nije za potrebe. Ništa mi nije dropa. Ništa nema prema bolnici. Kojim putom? Oj, samo ravno. Super. Odlično. Čak možda je mogu da kraftnu. Kuda mi je sad najbolje otići, kad da vidim šta ima tamo. Kojim putem? Prema bolnici tamo. Tako. Tako je. I tebe ćemo eliminirati. Ti imaš šta? Ovaj će me vidjeti. Ovo je 23 će me vidjeti. Ili neće ako sad ovo je pošunju. To. Koga ću je to da kašlja voda? To je ključ ovo vrata. Nema tu nikog. Možda ovdje? Ajde da vidimo unutra. Tu nema ničega, onda ćemo izaći. Idemo se vratiti na onaj put. Čini mi se da nisam ovdje bio. Dobro, previše stvari do sad. Wait for me, don't touch.
I cannot enter.
Unknown je, neko je tu. Šta moram ići ovdje? Ti, šta je zvodiš? Šta ti misliš, ko si ti? Upravo si spašen. I opljačkan. U isto vrijeme.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages. You had better return to Whitechapel without delay.
Medical
be safer there.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are. Never have been. The old place is falling to pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
Okay. Ne mogu pomoći ako imam. Valjda dok ne pobjegne odavde. Unlock, to je dobro. Ovdje moram ići. I sad je pretpostavljam tamo. Samo ravno i to je to. Bolnica je lijepo sanitirana.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Kako? Sepsis je moram. Jup. Jup. I volio bi ovo isto odključati, ali dobro. Restokovali su. Znači svi healthy ovdje, jel tako? No, a gdje sam se, ja sam malo... To mi treba biti ovdje sam u uredu.
What news, Jonathan? I've heard you've now joined the vampire elite of London.
Did Elizabeth tell you?
So it's Elizabeth now. My. Things are moving quickly. I turn my back for a moment and away you go.
Have you seen Lady Ashbury recently?
Yes, she popped in yesterday. Told me about your new friends in the West End.
Just a courtesy visit, then?
Yes. And no. She was en route to the docks, I think. Following a lead concerning your maker.
I may have found the source of the contagion. Doris Fletcher, the actress. Thankfully, in the end, she was destroyed by fire.
Really? Oh, please, do tell me more.
Doris was a heavily mutated skull. Almost a new breed entirely. It's as if the disease had completely altered her mind and body. Highly contagious.
As if the disease had taken control of her will?
Yes. Once a beautiful and brilliant woman, she became motivated by hate alone.
Oh, she was a beauty. I met her when she visited the hospital to cheer up the sick. Too bad the fire destroyed her. But it was probably for the best.
Have you heard of similar cases?
No, I don't think so. Except, perhaps, it reminds me of an old report from the Brotherhood. Well, more an article, really.
What was it about?
The author, a friar, referred to a rare form of contagion in a skull he observed during the Black Death. The carrier was always female. They called them Icors.
How's the situation at the Pembroke?
We're still holding out. Question is, for how long? What we really need is hope, Jonathan. Hope for a better tomorrow.
I'll come back later. Thank you, Edgar.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Šta vampirice mogu to
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Šta?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Nešto lanek za to. The fuck?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Sve može biti useful. Da te prodam nešto. Ne da mi. Junk. Ja jedu, nijedu.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then, sadly,
I'm so tired. Will this shift never end?
Ovdje ću se vratiti u ovaj chapter, pa možda mogu još ono izlječiti. Joj. Sjećam se da sam njega našao zadnji put. Dobro, ono je healthy dio. Eno ga! Našao sam te napokon, mali.
How are you, boy? I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Eto. Doći nekom pomoći i onda tako.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
Svi su mi recovering osim ovog cold. Ali gdje njega naći? Njemu sam rekao da dođe ovdje, ali da li je došao? Ovdje. Tu su njih dvojica. Mrzim ovu. Ajoj, zaboravim ovo. Da oni rade svi to toliko blizu. O, jebem ti, ja me usro ovaj. Kud se stvorio. Ja me usro. Keep out.
It's locked, all right.
Pa nemam nigdje zgorići. Ništa, idemo mi prema questu, meni se čini. Znači, mogu biti po questu da me je ključan, ali nije mi je ključan taj dio. Znači, moram doći ovuda. Samo ti pičira. Da, ali ja moram tu negdje ići. Da je pogledao da preko ići mogu. Moram tu gore ići. Ovo izgleda se po ulici, ili? Mogu tu da ići. Kako si ti to protivnik? Nope. Oder? Yep.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Znači, tamo ih ima. Ha, ništa. Sve je to zaključeno meni, idemo mi samo ravno.
It's locked, all right. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Čekao sam da će više toga ima. Okej, došao sam tamo negdje, idemo ovdje gore.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Passage. On ga vidi, ja ga ne vidim. Ne mogu je tu ići tu. Gdje je vidio prolaz? Prozor? Level 30 tekon. To ne. Ja sam tekla, nisam tu izodaru. Pogodio sad, jes. Joj, živa muka. Levo 30 tekona. Da se tebi desilo. Ovo je taj Darth Vader izgleda. Ovim tunelima nikad se ništa dobro nije desilo.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Ništa moram još dole. On! Sam takvog jednog velikog porazio već. Hej. To sam htio i dosta me zeznulo. Wow. Wow. Ne bi trebao biti tako težak. Da, ovaj ne bi trebao biti tako težak, no se ja zeznu. Okej, daj mi spamo. Ima sam pušen, na sve nisam htio koristiti. Mogu njega poraditi i ovako lagano sam, moram se bolje skoncentrirati. Daj pići dole. Šešna na nek mini protivnika na početku da se nabijem tu krv. Ne želim serum koristit. A jedan štakor jednostavno nije dovoljno.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Ili dva štakora.
I have this thirst for blood.
Die, newborn! Your blood is now mine!
Sad ću prizivati ove. Tri. I. Jedan. Samo jedan. Dva, tri. Četiri. Odlično. Okay. Dobro. Samo ne.
Your blood is now mine. I will crush you. Show me your power.
Shit.
You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
Nie, dobro. To.
Die, newborn. Give me your...
To. Pozivaj, okej. Hop, hop, hop. Ne.
No one.
Dobro, dobro, dobro. Dobro. Kill. Wow. Kako on uspio to? Ej. To! Nevjerojatno. Ali ovo nije bio boss. Ovo definitivno nije bio boss i to je problem. Što me ovaj namučio previše. Možda mogu to ići gore, što imam dalje tamo.
I cannot enter.
To. Samo mogu ići. Nope.
It's locked, all right.
Samo mogu ići. Šta sam dobio od toga? Ništa. Oh shit! Ko su došli ova dvojica? Staminu tu vrati, shit. To mu entra. Šta? Još ovoga. Ovo je problem, morat ćemo količinu koristiti. Dobre. Kako me lovio kad sam se rađao? Nervirate me. Okay. Se bodite naporan. Jo. Nije preživio zadnje sisanje. Znači ovo je bila neka zamka. Mogu ja gore ići, ne mogu. Ne mogu se teleportirati od koje su oni došli. Gdje je to?
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
Aha, to se vratio ovdje. Pa gdje moramo da ići? Opet dead end. Nećemo valjda opet napasati vodu. U vodu ne mogu. Mogu tu gore. Ne mogu, oni su mene iznapadali od tuda gore, ali ja nigdje ne mogu gore ići. Čudno. Tako su ono kraj. Sam je ovo zaključeno, sam spustio to skroz dole, ali čekaj, imam stepenice ovdje dole. Vidiš i to. Ovo negdje vodi. Uvijek uštakar. To me intra.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Jedite štakar.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Odlično. Ekon. Čoravi ekon.
Don't you know better?
How long are you gonna keep locked in?
Nemoj ekone. Šta si žensko zarobio to? Shit. Nemoj ekone.
Don't you know better?
Disgusting! Vampire or not,
Lako sam se. Nekon, teški su ovi. Da ćemo doći tebe samo malo. Da je bilo, potisnuo sam. What the fuck? Okej, idemo pričati s njom. Ne želim pričati s njom.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Until we meet again.
Ja nisam išao siguran da li je to ovdje, eventualno da nije tamo gore. Ima glavobolju, kako ne bi imala glavobolju. Enter, gdje je mansion? Kuda mogu ući? A ne sad to odključio, okej. Novi ljudi, ovo ne poznajem.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Good for you. It's a good thing to have a clear idea of where you stand concerning crucial questions. Don't you think?
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
On nisi ti gledao, fakti gut, treba čekaj. Ajde, ustaj nazad. Diži se na noge.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Indeed. I've never been good at explaining my feelings, but I can tell when my body is hurting me.
Good.
You have nothing to be worried about. You should recover by taking this.
Sounds so easy to fight disease. Too bad it's not the same making people smile again.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
No, I don't. I don't recognize it anymore. Or perhaps I just don't like it anymore, now that I've seen its true face.
I don't recognize it either. Or at least what it's become. Hate, violence, social disparity. And I am not talking about the criminality these days.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Poklapaju mi se priča.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Jesam li ti jedan hint otkrio, dobro.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Šta sam rekao za njega? Hold.
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Why do I always have feelings of déjà vu when I talk to you?
Do you need my medical attention?
I'm afraid I do. I knew we should have left London.
I don't want to appear tactless, but you're risking your health by remaining outside at this hour of night.
Says the doctor who also works outside at night. But as always, the imprudent person enjoys the company of their fellows.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Ko si ti, šta ti radiš ovdje?
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the National Club.
I'm here on my own, sir. I have no official appointment other than my desire to save lives.
Then we have the same objective, sir. The difference is, to catch my suspects, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Jeffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with a civilian, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes. The situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Stani.
Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Tu imaš puno ljudi. Joj, ja nemam tu ništa za kraftat. Mislim da je ono tu gore. Opala, otvaraj, otvaraj. Pozdrav.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Okay, šta tebi treba? Fatigu. Šta
May
prodaš?
I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed.
Take all the time you need.
Ok, možda neke stvari ću kupiti, ali čekaj. Daj da te prodamo što meni ne treba. Ko? Sad mi... Queenie. Koliko je to Queenie? Tri. Treba mi te Queenie. Nice. Šestnaest. Ognjem 22. Opijum 5. Ovdje opijum 30. Okej, rekao bi da mi ništa ne treba.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shift since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
Ja moram naći mjesto gdje da kraftam.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
Oh, tako camellia.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes. A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Goodbye, Carol.
I am sorry, I can't help you, sir. Perhaps you should talk with someone else instead.
Joj, ti si fatigu. To ću definitivno morat kraftat. Ja odem u kraftat, jel? Hajde da unlock. Odlično. Ne, ovdje mora to biti. To je to već. To je već bolje. Okej. Moram toga skupiti još. Ovo dosta dugo nisam probao uopće razviti, ali ovo ne mogu nikako razviti. Jer ne mogu dobiti taj used stake drugi. Što sam ovo dobro, Remekal Saber. To je bolje od ovoga. Ovo je 200 damage na max. Ovo je 210 na max. 200. I ne možete više. Znači ipak je ovo bolje. Ovdje mogu ovo razviti. Odlično. Čak mogu i ovo. I otkrio sam neki trofej. Iz damage da se postalo još blood. I znači ići još uvijek na blood. Okej. To smo na max. On mora imat nešto. Jer ozbiljno ja ovom shotgunom nisam ništa poboljšao. Ovo ćemo upgradeat. Mogu bi stan mod staviti. Ili da idem jednostavno, ne, shotgun ću ići jednostavno na max damage i to je to. Kako je stanje revolver? Increase damage, add constant, increase reload speed. Nema dovoljno. Ovo je pištoljko. Ista stvar, ok. Mislim, dosta toga sam razvio. Sad. Najlakše bi bilo to napraviti, ali idem ja još malo dole jer... Mislim da ovo moram. Dobro, gdje su sad one curke? One su dole.
Dr. Reed,
Gdje ti je čer nestala?
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
Došli sam vam izlječiti.
Need my medical attention, Miss Price.
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately. And tired and feeble too. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
I'm just doing my job.
Perhaps. But I have always been grateful for your concern, you know.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
Gdje je čer nestala?
I cannot enter.
Gdje ona to otišla dole negdje? Zanimljivo. Nemoguće. Nije ona ovdje. Nije toko luda volja. Evo, vratila se.
Good evening, young lady.
My mother always prefers when people simply call me Carol.
Do you need my medical attention?
Oh, please, sir. Do not waste your time with me.
Ne moramo te
There is nothing
izlječiti.
to be worried about.
Don't be shy. It's my duty to take care of you.
Thank you, sir. Much obliged.
Goodbye, Carol.
Dr. Reed.
I am sorry, I can't help you.
I to su protivnici. Ima i na najhit... Sa fullo mjesto. Evo ti mi je gore očito. Tu je da. Isto ćemo sad sevat. Još koji je ovaj iskratat, odlično. Idemo potrošiti skillove. 345 damage. Mislim da je sve mi je na od ovih važnih na level 3 release-no. Da, vrijeme da ultimate dignem. To je to, ostalo mi ovo, bolec, to ćemo isto dati. Eto ga, počeli smo ultimate, više damage će raditi. Child ima problema s glavom, ovo ima isto s glavom, ovo nešto ima, ali unknown ima mi. Ovo ostalo smo izlječili, kakva situacija ovdje. Izlječili smo ih, ali sad ostalo svi imaju fatigu pa dole. I cold, fatigu i cold. Bolnica. Sanitizer, to je dobro. I doks. Ništa se nije promijenilo. Ovdje ćemo morati ići nazad, liječiti ljude. Ovdje mi je prolez glavu. Okej. Imamo posla. Ništa. To je to. Tu završavamo live. Hvala svima koji su bili, koji su pratili. Dosta se i produžio ovaj live. Više nego što sam mislio da će biti. Ali eto. Tako se moralo dok nismo našli ovaj hideout. Uglavnom, želim vam svima da su večeri, laku noć. Vjerojatno je već svi spavate, ali eto. Hvala na gledanju, vidimo se u novom live opet, pozdrav tada, uživajte i bobak.